And first mark the weights now. So this weight is how much now? 200. Right. Next. And this weight is how much? 100. And this weight is how much? This weight is 200. Here you need to see this thing. And here the tension, if I call this tension is T1. And here this tension is also T1 only now. Now, but this is different rope. That means tensions are different. Let us call this tension is T2 and this tension is T2. Right? Now you tell me now here, which direction the system of the blocks will move, we need to see now. This block will move this direction, right? This acceleration is A and indicate the direction of acceleration, and this block will move this direction. And this block will move upward direction. Yes or no? Tell me this thing. This point. Fine. Now we need to find the acceleration we need to find. So acceleration के लिए first what we need to do here, I told you now, we need to take it as a, so we see that force will be, we need to see the force. Tension does not contribute for acceleration, first of all, keep in mind. Tensions does not contribute to acceleration. Only the external forces only will causes acceleration. That means weight and external forces only. Now look at now here. And we need to get this acceleration. So this is acceleration we need to get. Look at now this block, 20 kg block. Now this weight is 200, this force and acceleration. How these two, you tell me now, what is the angle between these two, tell me now? 0. Cos 0 value, plus 1 or minus 1? Plus 1. So that should be taken now. How much this value we can say now? This is 200. Yes sir, now tell me this point. Next, coming to here, this weight and this accelerations. We need to see the angle between these two. 90, cos 90 value. Cos 90 value how much? 0. So that term does not contribute. So hold value 0. So that's why this value which is equal to 0. Okay. Next, coming to next block. 10 kg block, this weight is 100, acceleration is A. Now tell me now here, acceleration is upward direction and 100 newtons is acting downward direction. And or the angle between these two, 180 degrees. So here, so 100 newtons is along negative y direction and A is along positive y direction. Angle between these two is how much? 180. Cos 180 value. Cos 180 value how much? Minus 1. Cos 180 value how much? Minus 1. So that's why this value minus 100. Okay. Total mass. Total mass. What is the total mass? You tell me now here. 10 plus 20 plus 20. So how much will be the acceleration? You tell me now. So this is 100 by 50. So which will be equal to 2 meter per second square. Okay. Then next, this acceleration over. Now we need to find the tension we need to find. T1, T2 both will find. So coming to this block now, T1 will find. And now, so tell me the acceleration of this block. You can see now acceleration for this block, this 20 kg we are applying here. Acceleration is downward direction. So that means what I can say now? Net force by total mass. So this 200 newtons is and is along the acceleration. So that's why that is taken as positive. So means what I can say, tell me now, plus 200. Okay, and tension is opposite to my acceleration now. So that's why taken as minus T1 by mass of this block. We are talking about only this block only we are talking. And this mass is how much now? 20. How much the A we got? So we'll substitute now. So 2 into 20. So this is a 40 equal to what I can say now? 200 minus T1 na? So that is how much the T1 value, tell me now here. 200 minus 40. So that is 160 newtons. Okay. Right? Now similarly tell me now T2 के लिए. Now T2. So acceleration is which direction? Upward direction. So tell me now how we'll write the acceleration equation. Tell me now A is equal to. So this is minus 100 plus T2 by 10. So from this get the T2 value. So A value is at 2. So this is okay. So T2 is how much now from this? 120 newtons. Okay. So this is T1. Right. Same approach for any type of problems. Right. And take the next one. F not equal to 20 newtons, they applied. They applied some force, they applied. First mark the weight. First step. Always mark the weight and tensions. Mark the weights and tensions. And acceleration. Which direction the system can move? Is downward direction. Why? Because downward direction weight is how much force? How much the force is there? 600, na? 60. 60 only, na? So 60. So that's why the system will move downward directions. Indicate the direction, acceleration direction. So, yeah, that is not the string. That is a some force applied. Right. Here, this is how much now? 60 newtons. And here the tension is T. And here also tension, we can call this as a T. Right. Now tell me now acceleration. Now this block will move this direction now. So with some acceleration A. Now this 4 kg block will move like this now. That force, yeah. Now here this weight is how much, you tell me now? This is 40. Yeah, tell me now. So acceleration we'll talk now. Tell me the acceleration equal to what, you tell me now here. So that means now look at now 60, and for each block 60 and A, how these two are? Same direction. Angle is how much? Cos 0 value how much? 1. So that is plus 60 or minus 60? Plus 60. Okay. Next coming to this 4 kg block. How many forces आपको दिख रहा है इधर? Two forces. One is 40 newtons. Other one is A. Now see this thing. Angle between 40 and A. How much? 90. Cos 90 value 0. So that's why that we should not consider. Next, this 20 and A, how these are? Angle between these two is how much? 180. Cos 180 value minus 1. That's why we can say this is minus 20 by total mass na how much? So that is 6 plus 4. So this value, how much now here? This is 4 meter per second square. Next, tension. Now write the tension equation. A is equal to 60 minus T by 6. So this A value, this 24, that means T value, how much now here? 60 minus 24 na? So 36. Okay. Next one. Take it. First draw the triangle and then draw. Oh. You take by PC. Then you will get to know how simple drawing is. The two pulleys they have taken. And first mark the weights. That is what will now incline 10 kg, which is lies on inclined plane. So 10 kg block. I told you how to resolve it now. Drawing a perpendicular line, we should resolve into perpendicular, and then for two components we have to resolve it. Normal and tangential. Perpendicular component, parallel component. Done. And which direction the system will move, tell me. Right. So this means which we can say now this weight is how much you tell me now 200 na? Right. So if I call this tension, which I am calling this as a T1. Now here this tension, which I am calling it as a T1. Right. Now here this weight, how much this value tell me now here 40 newtons. Next, coming to here this block, what I told you now, whenever we have inclined plane, first we need to resolve it now. We need to draw a perpendicular to the line. So this direction, perpendicular inclined plane. And one is parallel to the inclined plane. Like this, we should draw the two lines. Perpendicular and parallel. So you tell me now this is, and this is what you tell me now here, this is mg cos theta. Here theta value given at 30 degrees. So m value given at 10. So 100 cos 30 value how much? So that is root 3 by 2. So we'll come to be what, tell me now this value? 50 root 3. So this value, how much you tell me now here in this direction, which we have this as a 50 into root 3. Okay. Next. newtons. Now this direction, which we have a, how much you tell me now this is mg sine 30. So that means how much this value in this direction, which we have a 50 newtons, right? Now, so we got this resolution completed now. यहाँ तक completed everybody. Next, now which direction the system can move? You tell me now here. Yeah, so this means in this direction, this block will move this direction now with some acceleration a. If it will move like this, now the 10 kg block will move like this. 10 kg blocks will move like this now. And this 4 kg block will move like this, isn't it? And indicate the acceleration direction. Right. And here this second wire now, so let us call this tension is T. This block. Now tell me now, we'll write the acceleration first. Tell me the acceleration now here. So coming to this block now, this 20 kg block. 20 kg block, weight is how much? 200. Acceleration. What is the angle between these two? Yes, angle between these two, how much? 0. So that means cos 0 is? Yes, so that is plus 200. Next, coming to here. Here we have two are there. One is 50 root 3. Other one is 50. And 50 root 3 and A. So we need to see A and 50 root 3 how much? 90. Cos 90 value? 0. So that means this value 0 now tell me. Next, coming to here 50. 50 and A. Angle is how much? 180. Cos 180 value? Minus 1. So that's why it is a minus 50. Next, coming to this block now here. This 40 downward direction, A is upward direction. Angle between them. So this 180 cos 180. So that is minus 40 by total mass. How many masses we have? 20 plus 10 plus 4. Right. Now tell me how much will come. So this is 110 na? That is 110 by 34. Means how much now? 55 by 17. Now we need to find the tension T1, T2, both we need to find. Write the tension equation. Yes. A is equal to equation, tell me now. 200 minus T1 by 20. Yes, we'll find the T1 value from this. Cross multiply. So this value will come it as 1100, I think so, by 17. And this value T1 value will come to be how much now from this? So this is 200 minus 1100 by 17 na? So this value simplify. 2300 by 17 newtons. Next we'll do the T2 also. Tell me that, write the T2 equation. Yes, A is equal to what? Tell me now, T2 minus 40 by 4. So this value, how much is the T2 value? Simplify, tell me now. which is equal to multiplane of 4a. So this is 20, 20. Yes, so this is 220 by 17 plus 40 na? How much the T2 value now? How much? 900? Huh? 900 by 17. Right. Yeah. Take the next one. Now this is a double inclined plane we used to call. Both sides are inclined plane now. This is called as a double inclined plane. Same. So we need to resolve the both sides, we have to resolve it. Both are practice. 153 and 37. And what is the cos 53 value? This is 3 by 5. Sin 53 value fixed. And this means this triangle that is there now, that is fixed. It cannot move. Only blocks can move. If it moves, that will be problems will come are different. So those will come, the rotational dynamics will come. As of now, that is fixed. Okay, if it is moving, then the problem is different applications. So those are the very much advanced problems will come. Okay. These values you need to remember. Cos 37 value. How much? 4 by 5. Sin 37 value? 3 by 5. So first resolve the two blocks now first. And which one is more in that direction will move na system. And which direction force is more? Like this now we do it now. Right. So this value how much now here? One is, this is a 10. Why 80 here? Okay. So this is 10 cos 53. And this value 10 sin 53 na? 10 sin 53. 10, sorry, 100 sin 53. Na? So this value 100. Right. So this is 100 sin 53. How much is 100 into sin 53 value? 4 by 5 will come it as, this is 80 will come now. This is 80. And here this term 37. So this term is how much now here? 100 sin 37. Sin 37 value 3 by 5. So will come to be a, this value 60 will come now. Right. Here this is, now this value how much now? This is 60 na? And this is 80 here. Okay. Now you tell me now, which direction the system can move, the blocks can move. But here, this is more, now this direction. The blocks, okay, this 60, this 80, but this block cannot move inside, na? So this direction block cannot move. If the blocks will move, what direction? Either this direction will move or this direction only move, na? Yes, now we have placed the object we placed now here. The block cannot move inside, right? So that means which direction force is more? You tell me now here. Here this direction 80 and this direction we have 60. So this direction more force is there now. So that means obviously the two blocks will move these directions. And so this acceleration is, we can say now A na, and this block will move upward direction with the same acceleration A. Right. Now tensions also you can mark the same tension. This is T and this is T. Now tell me now acceleration now here. So what we can say now, acceleration A is equal to, here this acceleration is A and this force is 80. Both are same direction. Then angle between them is how much? 0. So how much will come? Plus 80 na? Right. Now coming to here, this A and this 60. What is the angle between these two? 180. So we'll come it as minus 60. Isn't it? By what, tell me now, 10 plus 10, so 20. What about this inside 60, inside 80? Angle 90, na? That's why it cannot contribute. Yes, so acceleration equal to 1 meter per second square. Next, we can find tension. Write the tension equations. So the acceleration A is equal to what? Tell me now, 80 minus T by 10. So T value how much now? 80 minus 10, 70. Understood the inclined plane is resolving. That is very, very important thing. Then, right. Next one. On the weights and tensions acceleration. Hmm. Three tensions. So they already given T1, T2, they marked it now. So we take this as a T3 we can take now. Already T1, T2 given now. That's why we have going for T3. And so this value T3. Fine. Now weight you can mark it now here. This weight which will be equal to how much now? 100. So if the system can move, the only possibility is what element now has to move down. Isn't it? Like this only will move now. If it is moves like this, so these blocks, all the blocks will move this direction only in the right side like this, the same acceleration. Now, tell me the acceleration now here. And here if you see now this weight, how much we can say this weight is 20 like this. And this is how much now? 80 downward direction like this now. And this is how much we can say now? 50. Right? Yeah, you can tell me now. Acceleration, you can tell me. So the acceleration A is equal to what you tell me now. But this block you tell me now. 100 and A, how these two are? Yes, so that means we can say this as 100. Next, coming to this one, second 2 kg and A. So the A is like this now. Yes, perpendicular. No, cos 90 is 0. Next 8 kg and A 0. 5 kg and A 0. So that is simply 0 solely na, by total mass. So this is 5 plus 8 plus 2 plus 10. How much this value? 25. So this is a 4 na. Next. Now tension T3 we can find first. So this acceleration A is equal to what you tell me now here? 100 minus T3 by 10. So which is 40, T3 is how much now? 60. T3 value 60, right? Recollect it now what we can do here. This type of problem we did earlier. That is T3 value 60. Now this type of situations we did earlier if we remember. I have these blocks are there. Earlier we have seen this problem now. They connected like this. Now here this is a T3 we have applied, isn't it? That means how much the T3 value here? 60 newtons is applied. This is 2 kg and this is 8 kg and this is 5 kg. Yes, this type of problem हमने देखा ना पहले. Now all these blocks will move with an acceleration of how much you tell me now? All the blocks will move same acceleration, different acceleration. So that means how much acceleration they will move? 4 meter per second square now. That means this fellow will take how much you tell me now? MA, I told you now. This type of problems we have seen earlier. So how much this will take now? M into A. M value mass of this one is 2. A value how much now? 4. So this means this fellow will take it as how much? 10 force now? 8 newtons will take. So that's why here they given this is T2 given and this is T1 given. Tell me now 8 newtons are taken by the 2 kg. How much we applied? This force we applied, 60 we applied. Remaining will be appears here na. How much now? So that is T2 value, how much we can say now? So that is 60 minus 8. That is how much now? 52. Okay. Next. Now you tell me now how much this fellow will take now 8 kg fellow. Yes, now here M into A. So that means how much now? 32 will take na. So that means I need at this location, I need now here We applied 60, we have taken, applied, 8 will taken by this 2 kg and 32 taken by this fellow. The remaining इधर बचेगा और कितना बचा इधर? Now tell me now. T1 which will be equal to what I can say now? 60 minus 8 minus 32. How much? So which will be a 20 newtons. Understood? Then mesh. Hmm. Tell me this one. Acceleration. How much the acceleration? It will lies on the inclined plane, not the flat surface. Horizontal only, no need to resolve. Whenever any angle is there, we have to resolve it. Keep in mind. Resolve this weight. M1, M2. M1, M2 different, na? Tell me now here. How much this value? Yes, this value how much now? M2G cos theta. And this is how much? M2G sin theta. Right. And so then this system can move this direction only now. Right. So this one which will be M1G. And this block will move like this only. Yeah, so if we say the tension which will be equal to T, and this is also same tension T. Tell me now here. Now here, this A and this M2G sin theta angle 0, both are same direction now. So that means acceleration which is equal to what we can say, tell me now. M2G sin theta. Okay, next one. M1G and A angle is how much? 90. So what is this one? A is like this na, acceleration is like this. M1G is like this na. What is the angle between these two? 90. Cos 90 value 0 by total mass. How much you tell me now? M1 plus M2. So this is the acceleration. So that is M2G sin theta by M1 plus M2. And how will you get the tension, you tell me now? Will that the acceleration equation, tell me now? So M2G is downwards along the acceleration only now. So we'll come it as what, tell me now? M2G sine theta minus T by, what, tell me now? M2, mass of this block. So by simplifying, we can get the T value. T value will come to be a, what, tell me now? M2G sine theta minus M2 into A. So will come. So this will come to be a M2 into A. This A value will substitute in this here and will simplify further. Yeah, we'll keep like leave like this. If they simplified in the options, we can do it further. Then, yeah, take the next one. Find the acceleration first. Tell me the acceleration. Same as earlier. First find the acceleration, thereafter I will tell you. First complete the acceleration. Come on the acceleration. 60 by 10. Now here, see this thing. What they're saying the block is at rest. Initial velocity, the distance. So from this height to ground to that block height is 10 meters. Now they are asking to find how much the time the block will take to reach the ground. We got the acceleration, we got now how much? 6. Then S is equal to ut plus half AD square. How much the initial velocity? 0. A value we got now. Yes, so 60. One second. Yeah, 60 minus 0. Yeah, 60 by 10, which will be equal to 6 meter per second square. And what the initial velocity now? They given the initially block is at rest now. Rest means initial velocity is 0. Acceleration is how much? Acceleration is 6. Now tell me now, S is equal to ut plus half at square. Half at square. So that means S value given 10 na height. So initial velocity is 0. Plus what I can say now, half into A value we have 6 na into T square. So simplify now, this is 3 na. So T value how much now here? Square root of 10 by 3 seconds. Okay. At that time, what they initially T is equal to 0. They started T is equal to the 0 started. So then, so how much time will take the block will move from the top to ground? That time they asked me to find. So they started the experiment na, at T is equal to 0. That means initially T is equal to 0. Right. Hmm. Take this. Key is climbing. Hmm. You draw some object, you draw. You draw your diagram. You are climbing. Now you can see now here. So let us consider. So so one rope is hanging to the ceiling. Okay. Now you tell me now here. You just folded the rope and you are hanging with the help of the rope. And so then and then at the same time, second case, and you are climbing by holding the rope. And which case the more force on the rope? First case or second case? Initially, you hold the rope, you are simply standing like you are hanging. Now, second case, you holded the rope and you are with the help of the rope, you are climbing. Which case is more? Climbing case is more. Okay, that's what they are asking to find. Huh? Yes, that's what's answer. Tell me now. You can see now here. So you tell me now here. We draw this diagram. We draw roughly. You can see now. First of all, this monkey. Monkey weight is given. Mass is of the monkey given as 10 kg. So that means 100 newtons are downward direction. And so this is. And there is a tension in the rope. Na. This tension is T. Now acceleration. The monkey climbing upward direction with some acceleration. Now how much is value? 4 meters per second square. That's it. So select the equation, find the t value. That's it. What the equation? Hmm. Hmm. Yes. That's it. So that means A is equal to what? Tell me now here. T minus 100 by 10. Right. A value. A value. Yeah, 1. A value 4. This is 40. T value 140. Na? T value 140. Okay. Done. That's it.